have it.
All right, there we go. All right, so it looks like we're going to do a little bit of warm-up. It's been a little while since both these players have gone on the pad.
All right, so whoever earlier had asked how many times is Bobby going to play Black Magic, it turns out the answer is one more than you previously thought, where it is his Protect in this card draw. We got a jalo as well protecting Parallel Universe. Not surprised there, very straightforward 25, one you can probably very consistently time on. Then the back half of this chart goes into some interesting places with those 22s through 24s that we see.
Yeah.
And for the time being, Invis is going to step off the comm. We're going to try and get someone else on here to see out our top four. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's been an honor to commentate this part of Top 8.
Had a great time.
Yeah, very fun time. Hope you all enjoy the rest of the bracket. I know I will.
It's more fun than a cake in the walk.
It sure is. And have a good night, everyone.
All right. And we'll be getting someone else here shortly. All right, and it looks like right as game one begins, joining me on the commentary desk, let's hear it for Jimbo SMX.
Check, check. Can everybody hear me?
We can hear you.
Awesome. So here we are, WDRM, Jalo.
Another run of Black Magic.
So I think this is the fourth time WDRM has played Black Magic in this tournament.
We are cursing him.
So lots of chart knowledge on this song right here, right now, and just nice and fresh on top of that. So when you play a song this many times, yeah, you got the advantage here.
Yeah, especially with really the key feature of this chart, the increasingly difficult crossover patterns. But jalo's not going down without a fight. He's been on a tear since he got knocked into losers early.
Looks like about 160-point lead for Jalo, but anything can happen here.
There's a great chance to check. It's like
yep, about 203 points now. Oh, got the miss on the right arrow. That's going to be
hit
costly.
the arrow in time.
Still a lot of song left, and anything can happen in these crossovers. Got to turn left here, got to turn right on this one, got to turn left here. So a lot of things going on.
Yeah, Jalo picks up another miss there, and we're going to get into the Scoobies.
And the important thing is not moving your body when you get to these steps right over here, or your feet at all. Otherwise, you're going to be moving all over the place on those crossovers. But it looks like WDRM is in position to close it out.
Yeah,
that's exactly
like
what happened.
Gold combo.
99402 to 98681. WDRM, that's song one. So looking ahead here, Parallel Universe up next. Looks like it's Jalo's Protect. It's gonna be a 25 coming up.
That's the wrong 25.
I feel like Paranoid should have been the 25 and this should have been the 24, but both are like the borderline.
That's
both
the
are
joke.
borderline.
That's
you
the
can
joke.
make a case for both of them. But here, Parallel Universe, those of you at home, pretty respectable, very low key, probably for about 60% of the song. Then you got the ending.
I mean, you can't sleep on the execution throughout most of it. It is running at a very cool 180 BPM. That's pretty fast, you know, and especially with the sustained run at the end, that's a speed comparable to Summer. So I think it's a perfect fit for the 25 folder, especially given the complexity of syncopation that you see, especially towards the beginning of the chart, that little slowdown section.
And the important factor with a song like this is you're playing 75% of the song already with a lot of these bursts and runs, and your legs are going to be feeling it on the run. So energy conservation, very important here for both players.
Anything backloaded, you got to be mindful of it.
So you can't hit too hard in this part, otherwise you're not going to have enough energy left. So that could be a reason why you might see a little bit more perfects than average, because I feel like both players at this stage of the game are anticipating this.
Yeah, jalo coming out with an early lead, coming out of the slowdown, but it's like a couple of perfects. That's probably going to change multiple times.
Yeah, there's still plenty of song left here. Now, coming up about 8 beats from now, or 8 measures-ish from now, you're going to see these holds and releases into these bursts right here.
Here's a little lift.
Yeah, you have to move very quickly into those 16s. Otherwise, not only will you miss the lift, you'll miss the next part. Jalo's got the lead right over here, but now we're gonna go into the buildup of a bunch of 8th notes right after this 16 burst. Both players picking up earlies here, so the earlies offset. Here's WDRM is doing the crossovers, so we'll see what happens. Here comes the burst, here comes the run. And you have to lift your feet up very carefully, especially with that center. Oh my goodness, it is so close.
It's so
Who's
close.
it gonna be? It is going to be
and Bobby
ekes out a lead, and
then
it is Jalo. Jalo picks it up by 24 points right in the very end.
Bro.
Unbelievable.
Dude, my voice is gone from this weekend. I can't even do the excited commentator shout.
What a series of events to close out that song. There were at least 2 or 3 lead changes just in that part. None bigger than the one in the triplets to close it out. So here we are. It goes from a big 2-0 to 1-1. A massive swing of events here. WDRM essentially just steps away from taking a 2-0 lead. Jalo evens the set now. That has got to be a big momentum shift when you're in a situation like that.
Yeah.
So now looking ahead, we got the base of the melody. Destiny is guaranteed no matter what happens here. And if necessary, the deciding song 5, My Life Is So Crazy. So, you know, when you're looking at this part, sometimes, I mean, you know, as a player, you look ahead to, okay.
You know, to me, it's just my life. There's nothing special about it.
My Life Is So Crazy. That's pretty much the story of life in general.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go ahead and get through bass and melody first. This is the low ball of the card draw. This is far simpler to execute in comparison to anything else you can see here at the moment.
So if you're a player, you're kind of also thinking massive opportunity to position yourself to make Destiny a closeout song for you. So could that result in a little bit more relaxed play, complacency, making mistakes? It happens at this point in the tournament. But also thinking ahead, you can take a song like this, know that, okay, maybe Destiny is not my best song, still have that cushion if you win this. So very important song 3 here.
Yeah, coming out of the intro, WDRM with the slight lead to the tune of about 2 perfects to Jalo's couple more. Look at him doing all those turns.
And at this stage of the tournament, a 2,200-point lead feels almost insurmountable with the timing everybody is demonstrating. But if you're Jalo here, you're still picking up all perfect with the exception of that one just before. It is still anybody's song by any means. So even if you're down, you still have to play and kind of put that behind you. Easier said than done when you're up there. To position yourself to maybe make a comeback.
Right,
75K though, WDRM.
One more gnarly run.
Oh, and geez, just like that.
Right,
WDRM just misses.
Yeah, WDRM picks
up
an early. Jalo picks up a miss.
So
it's close. but it's
So
going to go to
Jalo
JLo in the end by 10
comes up back and
points.
wins it by 10 points. So we have, I think, a combined 50 or less points from the last couple songs. StepManiaX and Project Storm CEO. Would you look at that? 99609, 99619.
Lightning,
That is incredible.
Lightning, we need more 26s. Just kidding.
Yeah, notably here, the miss wasn't enough to ultimately have Jalo lose the song, because the 3 perfects, and most importantly, how good those 3 perfects were in comparison, that was the difference. So Jalo now in position to close it out
Yeah,
with
highest
the win
machine score wins.
with the win on Destiny. WDRM must win Destiny to force the decisive Song 5 in My Life Is So Crazy. You know, obviously an uphill battle here, but it's got to take it one song at a time. Just kind of have that My Life Is So Crazy in your back pocket, thinking that that is what is coming up. But at this point, you got to put that behind you if you're WDRM and just worry about Destiny. Try to get the momentum back and see what happens. What a set this is happening to be in a
So
loser
Jai here in the
semifinal.
chat did also make a note. I think Bobby has 8 as his personal best on Destiny, or he at least got that at some point. So he's cooking tonight.
So 8 on a personal best. Very, very good score on Destiny. I think that is a hex, if not very close to it. Now the great thing about tournaments, personal best, yeah, you got a lot of those that are even happening in the tournament, but you throw out the personal best when you're in a 1-song win or go home or win to 4-song 5 type of setting. That's what makes this so exciting.
You could just be like me, set your new personal best 3 times in a row.
And here we go. Big run to start it.
EMEA. We got Destiny on hand. Here comes the run.
Oh, it looked like WDRM just picked up a few perfects at the very end of that run, but still plenty of song left. But Jalo with a little bit of a cushion. Now, if you're seeing that gold flashing score above Jalo's screen, or above Jalo's arrows, that means for those of you at home, Jalo is leading. So keep an eye on the score. The player with the gold flashing score is in the lead. If you see that as a player kind of in the corner of your eye, that you have a gold flashing score, that gives you a little bit of wiggle room. Looks like Jalo with a very narrow 100-point lead. Still anybody's song, especially with the big run coming up. Trading perfects, trading earlies. They navigate that part with that mine in the middle very, very well.
Jalo still holding on to a lead here.
Now watch this part. There's going to be a lot of crossovers coming up. Both players appearing to do them. It's almost like forced crossovers you have to do. Oh, it is so close. Anything can happen. What will it be? Jalo wins. 99911.
Good
Walk off
Lord.
Destiny to advance out of loser semifinals. So an incredible run from WDRM comes to an end in the Final Four. Finishes in 4th place.
Yeah.
Jalo advances to the losers finals, guaranteed at least 3rd place. What an amazing run for WDRM. You know, having played him just before in this match, as both players take a nice picture together. Gotta love the support everybody has in the StepManiaX community.
Yeah,
but WDRM, fantastic performance. Top 4 at CEO, Project Storm. There's nothing to be ashamed of there.
We got some good vibes in the room right now, I'll tell you that much.